Hello, welcome. We are live, I hope. I am Megan. I'm so excited to be here, you guys. I just want to say before we get started how excited I am about this amazing group. You guys, we are going to be at over 900 members by the end of tonight, which is insane. And I just have to say that I am so excited that this group is so loving and kind and the women are so motivating here, and I'm just blown away by all of you guys. So thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. If you are new here, which a lot of you are, I'm Megan. I am a health and fitness pro. I now help postpartum moms. Not that I haven't been over the last decade. I've helped postpartum moms. I'm just helping postpartum moms as I am postpartum. So welcome to this live training. We host them every single Wednesday, and today we are diving into routine. And I know routine is crazy right now with new baby. So if you are popping in, if you are here live, say hi down below. If you're watching the replay, say replay down below. I know a lot of us moms are going to be watching the replay. I always come back to check the comments. I always see them. So this video will live on forever, you guys. So be sure to, if you're watching the replay, still say hi, still interact. I will be here. So today's topic, routines. Routine with baby is crazy, but I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks that I have to implement and I have used with myself and with my clients. And I'm going to show you guys how to incorporate this routine with baby changing all the time, which I know it's very, very difficult. So without further ado, let's get started. So there is, when it comes to routines, there's routines daily, there's routines we have weekly, there's routines we have monthly. It is really important to implement routines, especially when it comes to health and fitness, because of how important it is to get to your goals. Routines help so much. I can tell you from my experience with working with clients in the past, the clients who set a routine schedule of every single, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they would work out every single day at the same time. This routine really set them up for success and really allowed them not to miss days, as opposed to clients who would just schedule, trainings with me all over the place. I would notice that if it wasn't a consistent or same time schedule, they would skip training sessions, they would cancel a lot more often. So routine really does set you guys up for better health, fitness, success. And I'm going to show you guys how to try to implement this without getting overwhelmed. Now, routine can be crazy and we can put a lot of pressure on ourselves to implement these routines. And that's one thing I don't want you moms to do right now. We already have enough pressure on ourselves to keep baby alive, to keep the household running. If you have multiples, stay up with their schedules. It's a lot. So first off, when we implement a routine, I want you to remember that it is okay if that routine is broken that day or something comes up and you don't get that routine in, or you have to adjust the time you do the routine. As long as you're trying and implementing the routine as best as you can, you are doing an amazing job, mom. So comment below if you guys have routines going right now, or you're struggling. Comment routine down below if your routine is solid. Most of us probably have some hiccups along the way, and I will show you guys. So allow yourself grace when we're implementing these routines, first and foremost, because you're not only working on your personal self-care routine, you're also working on baby's routine. So first, we're going to talk about morning and night routines. Now, morning, I have found personally is a little bit more of a struggle with baby, just because the second I think she's waking up at a, same time every day, it changes. Like yesterday, she was originally last week waking up at 7 every day, and then today she changed, or this last week she's changed to like 6 a.m. So I was like, okay, I haven't gotten my workout in. What do I do? I still need to get it in. My routine's broken. I'm trying not to get frustrated, and I know this is not the last time it's going to change. So morning routines tend to be the hardest. So what I have been implementing, especially with sleep schedules, especially with waking up in the middle of the night moms, that morning schedule usually is the one that gets messed up. It just is. So first off, when it comes to morning schedule, I want you to make a list of the important self-care that you need to get done in the morning, and then make a list of the important self-care and care for the baby or other family members, right? So on my self-care list, number one is to get up, make my coffee. I like to spend 5 minutes like just in a meditative state, whether that's breathing deep or just saying my affirmations every day. And then I like to get a workout in. Now the workout doesn't always happen, right? And that's okay, because the baby wakes up, dad's not available, etc., etc. So write down the list of what is really important in your morning routine, and I want you to try to make your morning routine 15 minutes tops. And it does not have to be the same time every single day. Like I said, baby schedule changes all the time. So sometimes it might be at 6 a.m., sometimes it might be at 7 a.m., sometimes it might not happen till noon. And that is okay, mama. So comment below if you have a morning routine. Comment morning below. I want to know who has a morning routine or who still needs to implement a morning routine. And hello everybody who's hopping on now. So good to see everybody. Now, night routine for me tends to be a little bit more in sync. She usually goes to bed around the same time every day, but she doesn't necessarily sleep through the night all the time yet. So nighttime routine I keep pretty consistent. She goes to bed at 7. Again, I know a lot of babies might be going to bed later, or you might be going to bed about the same time as baby. But I want you guys to try, whether you're putting the baby down earlier and you still have a few more hours to stay up, I want you to try to implement that nighttime routine. This is all gonna help with weight loss, I promise, and your fitness routine. We're gonna get there, there's a lot to cover. So with the nighttime routine, again, you're going to make a list of what's important. Now, something that's really important and super hard to do is no screen time at night. Turning your phone off around an hour before bedtime is really, really, really good for you. Now, this is super hard for me, especially since I love being in the Facebook group all the time. So I try to do this at least 3 times a week. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I like to scroll sometimes, and I'm gonna allow myself to scroll sometimes. So set yourself up for 3 times a week to an hour before bed. You don't have any screen time. And then just make sure you have that routine set in place, just like morning time. What are the things you need to do for self-care? Again, it doesn't need to be crazy long, 10, 15 minutes. Deep breathing, stretching for 5 to 10 minutes while baby's sleeping, etc. Just like most of you probably have some sort of routine that baby's on at night. They might take a bath, they might get a little lotion, change their diaper, feed, go to bed. You have to do the same thing for yourself. So, morning and night routines. If you do not have them, I want you guys to go write down what are the top self-care tasks for yourself that you want to accomplish that makes you feel good, right? So if like breath work or stretching isn't making you feel good, or like it feels like a chore, then don't do that right now. Pick things that make you feel good, you enjoy doing, whatever it may be. I don't even care. It could be sit in silence for 10 minutes and that's your nighttime routine without any kids, without any husbands, partners, whatever. Everybody leave me alone for 10 minutes is my nighttime routine, right? Just think of something, and same with the morning. So we want to start our day with a great routine and end our day with a great routine. And again, you're gonna have bad days sometimes and you're just gonna be like, screw it, I'm not doing any routine, and that is okay. So, now, next, when it comes to setting up a fitness routine, setting up health and nutrition routines, okay? These are 2 really huge components. And I know this is gonna sound like, oh my God, this is a lot of routines, Megan. But in reality, you guys, most of these routines are just gonna become like natural to you. Like if you think about it, you're brushing your teeth is a routine, right? Like waking up and going to the bathroom, that's your routine, right? Like it's just, this will all set in place and it won't be as mind taxing, okay? So when it comes to our health and fitness nutrition routines, what you want to think about first before you start anything or write anything down is you want to set your goals up, okay? Why are you doing these routines? Make goals. Goals are so important for anything that you do. Life goals, health and fitness goals, whatever it may be. You're gonna wanna set in goals. And I'm not gonna dive in super deep with goals right now, but if you're familiar, you want to set up SMART goals. So what that stands for is specific, measurable, attainable, time balanced, right? Oh, and realistic, the R, I forgot the R. Mom brain. Okay, so SMART goals, that's what it stands for. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time. Who here has done SMART goals? A lot of people have done SMART goals at their job. So comment below SMART if you've done them. I just want to see who has or who hasn't. Now, everybody has different goals. And I like to pick 1 or 2 goals, especially right now, that are really attainable, that I can obtain within 30, 60 days, right? And then I'll have longer term goals. So first figure out what your goal is. Is it to tone up? Is it to just feel better? Is it to eat clean? Is it to make more meals at home? Whatever that may be. You want to make it specific. You want to make it measurable, meaning you have to, measuring helps you know you're getting closer to your goal, right? So if that means, maybe you want to lose a couple inches around your waist, how are you going to measure that? Are you going to use are you going to measure around your waist? Are you going to use a scale, etc.? Or maybe you just want to eat cleaner throughout the week. How are you going to measure that? Are you going to track it on a calendar? Are you going to use a MyFitnessPal tracker? Things like that. You want to make sure you can visually see. It will help you reach your goals and also celebrate your goals. Okay, so think about what your goals are before you start your routine, your health and fitness routine. Okay, now with routines, you have to make it a priority. And again, I know it's really daunting to be like, oh my God, I can't work out every single day. I don't work out every single day. You don't need to work out every single day. And I think that's where people really get into their head, like, oh my gosh, like that's a lot. That's a lot right now with a newborn, is to make your priority to work out every day. Start small. If you need to start with 2 days a week, if you need to start with 1 day a week, that's fine. Work your way up to 3, maybe 4, okay? But make it a priority that you are going to set up that routine for at least 1, 2, 3, or 4 days a week, okay? And you can build it up. So maybe you start with 1 week, I'm gonna do 1 day. The next week, I'm gonna do 2 days. The next week, I'm gonna do 3 days. Slowly grow. Slow and steady, you guys, wins the race. You guys are never gonna hear me preach anything extreme. You're never gonna hear me preach anything super, super fast. Slow and steady is how we win this game, okay? So prioritize your routines and start small. That is going to set you up for success, I promise. Okay, also self-care routines in the mix of your morning routine, which can also be your self-care routine or your night routine, or if you just want to make a self-care day once a month, etc. This is really, really important. It's really important you reward yourself. So if you set up these routines, right? If you set up these fitness routines, if you set up any sort of goal, you want to reward yourself. So for instance, okay, I'm going to work out 2 days every single week for the next month. If I hit that goal, and I'm going to track it on my calendar, if I hit that goal, I get to go have a spa day. Or it can be as simple as I get to take 1 hour to be by myself without any kids and family. Any of those ideas, anything that makes you feel good. Always reward yourself. I'm telling you, that makes a world of difference, okay? So write down a bunch of rewards that you want to do. Maybe you want to make it really big, like I want to travel or go somewhere, whatever makes you happy. It can be a small reward or a little reward, but it needs to be something, okay? If you guys are just joining us, welcome. Say hi below. I'm so excited you guys are all here. Okay, fitness routines. When it comes to fitness routines and being a mom, you guys all know, we want it to be nice and quick, okay? So what is nice and quick? Nice and quick is usually under 15 minutes. That's the quickest one. Now, 30 minutes and under is also ideal as well. What kind of workouts are going to get you to under 15 minutes or under 30-minute workouts that are actually going to be effective? Those are going to be HITT workouts, okay? So setting up a routine where you're doing a HITT workout, if you're new and you don't know what a HITT workout is, it is a high intensity interval training workout. So that means what we're doing is we are basically getting our heart rate up really, really fast for anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute, and then we're resting for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then we're moving on to the next exercise. Now, why HITT training works so well is because instead of doing a steady state cardio, which is also great, but when we're doing a 30-minute slow and steady state cardio, compared to a HITT training where our heart rate is going up and then it's coming back down, and then it's going up and then it's coming back down. What this does is it makes it so we burn more calories throughout the day, okay? That's what HITT is doing. So that is why it is so effective. It's very quick. So for instance, if I did a 15-minute HITT training and I did a 60-minute steady state cardio, I'm actually gonna burn more calories throughout my day if I do a 15-minute HITT training session, okay? So when it comes to health and fitness routine, I really encourage you guys to start with HITT training. Now, again, if you are brand new to postpartum, if you're brand new, just got cleared 6 weeks, HITT training isn't gonna be really possible right this second, but you can work your way up. So still start, that doesn't mean you need to do an hour-long workout if you just got cleared to work out. You want to still start with 15-minute workouts, just don't make them HITT or crazy intense, right? You need to work your way up to the high intensity interval training workouts, okay? Let me know if you guys have questions about any high intensity interval training. I just released the 7-day postpartum workout and nutrition guide, completely free, you guys. If you haven't gotten it, comment below 7-day postpartum guide. I'll send it to you. I have the link. I know a lot of women in here are like, I didn't even see that, so I'll send it to you. But in that guide, there's lots of different workouts for beginning, and then some modifications to make it more intense. And I talk about high intensity interval training inside that as well. So that's gonna give you a good base to start and add into your fitness routine. Okay, so let's see. How does your HR need to get work for your HITT training? Have history. Okay, I'm gonna answer your questions at the end, you guys. But that's a really good question on the HITT training. I will get back to that, I promise. Okay, so HITT training, try to do that to start 2 times a week. Again, if you are just cleared to work out, you must take it easy, so don't jump right into HITT quite yet, okay? Now, workout routines. This is common, literally happened to me this morning. Like I said, Fee's schedule changed, so I came, I was working out, I was gonna do a 30-minute quick, and then of course, 10 minutes in, she woke up. So then I had to go feed her mid-workout, and then come back. That is a-okay, as long as you get it in, mama. And I used to be the one where if somebody interrupted me in my workout, it was done. It ruined my day, it was over. I am not like that anymore. I'm like, that's fine. I am so glad that I'm here and I got this workout in. I'm gonna go take a break. And then baby literally came with me into the room, laid her on the yoga mat, tried to entertain her while I finished my workout, okay? It doesn't need to be perfect every single time. We are so imperfect, and it's just get what you can in. It's so important, and be kind to yourself. You're doing the best you can, okay? So workout with baby is a great way to interact with baby, keep your routine, whether it's in the morning or you're working out in the afternoon, whatever it may be, or if baby wakes up and you're frustrated, bring them in, they can still work with you. A lot of you guys have probably seen the bouncer I use with her if I do workouts. The bouncer is really helpful because I can I can bounce her while I'm working out, which is really, really nice, and kind of keep her entertained for a little bit. And then sometimes I've been doing floor and tummy time as well. It just kind of depends, but it's all a hot mess, but we get it done, ladies. The other tip too for workout routines, you can do it during nap time. Again, nap time changes all the time. So when we say routine, if the nap time changes, then your workout routine is changing and you have to stay with that flow, okay? So just be okay with that. And then workout before baby wakes up, another tip, or when they go to bed. I personally don't like working out at night. Some mamas do, but I need chill. I'll do yoga at night. That's about it. Okay, sleep routines. I wanted to talk about sleep routines for yourself, not baby. Baby's all over the place. And everybody has different, sleep theories and what they're doing with as their parenting style. But for your own self, now, sleep routine for yourself, mom, is really important. And when it comes to sleep, this is a huge, huge factor when it comes to losing weight. If you are not sleeping good, or you're super sleep deprived, you guys, and you're like plateaued and you don't know what's going on, a huge reason can be because of your sleep is so interrupted, the hormones are so interrupted, and it's gonna be really, really hard to get that fat off if your sleep is still messed up. Now, I don't want you to stress out. All of us are dealing with sleep issues right now. We're all sleep deprived some days or a lot of the time, right? So when it comes to keeping your routine or sleeping more, you're gonna choose sleep more. I want you to choose sleep more. This is really, really important. You getting adequate sleep and you getting that sleep routine down first is going to help you lose weight and keep a routine going forward. So focus on sleep. Make sure you are doing all the things at night to keep you calm. Obviously, we have baby waking up in the middle of the night. It might be crazy. So if you have a 6 a.m. alarm to wake up and you're just so tired, this was me on Monday. I was so tired. She did not sleep good. And I was like, I'm not gonna do my routine this morning, and that's okay. And you're not gonna beat yourself up over it either, okay? This is all going to take time, mom. So sleep routine, try to figure out some sort of sleep cycle that you can get in. We're at least getting 6 hours of sleep. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. Ideally 8, but hello, we're moms here. So sleep routine is really, really important, okay? Now, the next thing is our eating routines and eating habits. So we've talked about morning and night routines. We've talked about sleep. We've talked about fitness routines. Pick the days of the week that you want to do for the fitness, pick the times and pick the amount of times, and try to stick to it and adjust based on how you're feeling. Eating. Now, eating routine. This you can't really do, like fitness you can do once or twice a week. You can skip it if you want. Okay, eating, we can't do that. We can't really do that. So you have to eat every single day. You have to fuel your body every single day. It is not an option. So if there's one routine to really focus on first and foremost, it's going to be nutrition. It's going to be eating, okay? So first off, the best thing to do if you're just starting out is to write down your eating times. If you have no idea what those are, take a week or even just 2 to 3 days and track when you're eating and what you're eating. Now, don't get obsessive over this. This can become a little bit of a mental mind mess if you're like crazy tracking. This is purely to see what times of day you're eating and what you are eating. So if you think about it, we're feeding baby, depending on where we are in our postpartum journey, anywhere between 2 to 3 to 4 hours in increments, right? That's basically what you should be eating as well, every 3 to 4 hours. Now, again, there is other different diets or eating styles, but for us, if you are breastfeeding especially, making sure you eat consistently every 3 to 4 hours is going to be key. So starting your morning off with a good healthy breakfast, good protein, good fat, good carb. You could even do protein and high fat in the morning, your cup of coffee, right? And then you want to have a midday snack, and then your lunch, and then I usually have another snack, and then I have dinner, and then I have dessert. And yes, ladies, I eat dessert almost every single night, so I will show you guys how you can do that and still lose weight. But really try to eat the same time every day and set up that routine. Make sure this is number one routine priority. If you can eat about the same time every single day, you will naturally get in a rhythm that you won't even have to think about it. You'll know I eat breakfast, and what this is going to do is it's really going to help your metabolism. It's going to train your metabolism to okay, we're still burning, we're still in the state of I'm fueling my body, I'm getting my calories out. This is really important if you're breastfeeding as well. Even if you're not breastfeeding, this is really important. So eat those calories so you can have the energy to still work out, to go for your walks, etc. That is really, really important. Eat at the same time every day as much as you can, okay? Also, another tip is with nutrition routines, you want to grocery shop or shop for your groceries, shop for your meals about the same time each week. So typically I recommend that you at least go to the grocery store once a week to get your produce and your fruits and vegetables, dry goods you may have on hand, etc. Sometimes you can go twice a week. That's a little much, because we're moms. So we don't really have time to go to the grocery store twice a week. But once a week, get your veg, get your fruits, and really make it like, every Sunday you go to the store and you're set up for the week, or whenever your week starts, you're set up for the week. So you've gone to the store and you have all your nutrition on hand, so you're not kind of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I didn't go to the store. Okay. Utilize, I really like to utilize the, the grocery apps. So like I can just pick up, they're free. Make it a lot easier so I don't have to like go into the store. Those are really awesome. If you have those, use that. So you just have your list that's always saved in there and you go and pick it up every time, or every week the same time. Okay. Grocery shop every single week. And then plan meals with your family and with the kids, especially if older kids. It's really important that you get into a routine too, where it's like, what dinners you're making, what dinners you may eat out with, or you might have like family dinners, etc. Lunches, what you need to pack for lunches. That's super important, especially for us working moms. It is the worst feeling, it is the worst feeling when you forget your lunch at home, okay? So make sure you have everything set up in place to set yourself up for success. You have your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and all your snacks, okay? So you're still fueling your body, okay? So comment below if you're with me. Nutrition routine, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Let me know if you guys have any questions on how that looks, how an average day should look in terms of fueling your body, how many calories you should be eating, etc., etc. Okay? And getting family involved, you guys, this is really, really important. Getting your partner involved, your significant other with your routines is going to help set you up for health and fitness success, okay? And I know this can become a really big battle with a lot of us moms, and I know sometimes our partners aren't seeing eye to eye, and this can be really, really difficult. So first off, if you have a partner who maybe isn't seeing eye to eye, or maybe isn't understanding like, hey, I'm trying to like be more healthy, not only for my kids and my family, but for all of us here, try the best you can to get them involved and take baby steps. So for instance, if maybe your partner is just like not into cooking, right? Try to challenge them to cook with you one healthy meal one night a week and see how it goes and go from there. Encourage them to help you meal prep. Encourage them to do a night routine with you or do some stretching on the floor with baby. Get everybody involved. The more you guys can make this a family journey, the more success you will have. It is so important that everybody in the household gets on the same page. Let me know if you guys have questions with this. I know this is a really, really hard one sometimes if our significant other isn't seeing eye to eye with us. This can be a challenge. Like, Lauren and I, when I first met Lauren, oh my gosh, you guys, I was like, you're just eating pad thai every day. We're just eating pad thai every day. Okay, we're gonna need to change that. So, I had to take little baby steps because, who doesn't love pad thai? But I had to take baby steps, and we really had to kind of mesh our routines and our schedules together to really set up the household for success. So, moms, let me know if you guys need help with that. I am so here for you, and I can totally help with giving you guys some advice on tips and more tricks to like really get the family involved, okay? So those are my biggest tips for you right now. Sorry, I'm looking at the live to see if I can look at comments. I'm looking at my computer, don't worry. Okay, let me go through the questions. Let's see. Oh, Kristen, you're on. I was gonna say, okay, Kristen, if you're still here on the live. So I really, really loved, if you guys saw in the group today, what Kristen posted, or not today, I think it was yesterday, she posted her calendar that she put up on the wall that really helped her accomplish, I think it was workouts, and she would make check marks for the days she worked out. visual stuff when it comes to routines is so helpful. So find Kristen's post if you need to see it. Kristen, if you're here, say hi. But that is such a great idea, is to have a visual calendar so you can see, and also the family can see. That's another good tip too. If you have, family members that are like, this is dumb, like, show them, hey, I did all this. Show them what you accomplished, because once they start seeing what you've accomplished, they're gonna be like, oh, maybe I should do that too, okay? So check that out, the calendar one that Kristen posted. It is in the group, somewhere hiding, just like everything is. Okay, so let's see. Can I have an idea for what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What is one day? Okay, so Tiffany asked, can I have an idea for what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What does that look like for you? Okay, so first off, definitely download the 7-day postpartum nutrition workout guide. I have lots of ideas in there. But for fast breakfast, because I'm always super fast, overnight oats is awesome. I love overnight oats because you can put you can put protein powder in it if you want to. You can put peanut butter in it. You can put your fruits and veg. You literally grab it out of the fridge and I go. I also like to make egg bite muffins. Those are so easy, or frittata, whichever. And I'll store that in the fridge. And that is probably one of my go-tos. And if I grab a little egg bite, I'll put like avocado on it too. And I'll grab a couple of them because, let's be honest, I'm not going to eat just one. Check out the postpartum guide. I'll link it if you guys need it. Lunches, I would say I do a mixture of, this is what I do. I do a mixture of either the night before, I make a big batch, enough for lunch the next day. So like last night I made pasta, which I'll share with you guys too. I bought this cauliflower pasta at Costco, so good. I just made like a ground beef pasta, put some kale in it, super good, and then I had that for lunch today. Now, if I have a dinner that doesn't have leftovers, I always have quick salad stuff on hand. So I always buy the prepackaged salad. The one I like is this kale poppy seed mix. You can get it at Costco and Fred Meyer's. And then I'll throw either like whatever protein I have cooked, so either steak, chicken, etc. on there. Dinners is kind of, I will tell you, we keep it pretty simple between, we make healthy stir fries. I do a lot of pastas. I do a lot of easy salmon, rice, and broccoli. I do a lot of sausage. If I want to switch it up and do some vegan stuff, I'll do some tofu dinners as well, and some bowls. I love bowls because they're really, really easy. So that's my quick breakfast, lunch, and dinner tips. I'll be sharing so much more with you guys. Okay, I have a routine, but I only get 2 to 4 hours of sleep a night on nights I work, which I get that. If you are getting 2 to 4 hours of sleep, and Samantha said this, if you are getting 2 to 4 hours of sleep that day, just don't work out. It's not even gonna, your workout isn't really even gonna be as beneficial if you're sleep deprived, right? Just give it time, moms. If you are so frustrated, I know a lot of us are super sleep deprived, just do what you can and be gentle with yourself. I know we have this pressure to jump back to our bodies, but that's just not realistic. It's not. It is not. So try to work out on the days you get more sleep and be gentle with yourself on the days that you don't. And you know what? If you need a day to just rest and not do anything, then don't do anything. Let's see. Okay, Tiffany said, how about half avocados and small sweet potato? I love that. Just had kale, cranberry, and pine nuts for lunch. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. Protein green smoothie I had for breakfast. Tiffany is on it. Yes, girl. Yeah, I love all those ideas. So definitely read through the comments, you guys, because you guys are so good about sharing with each other, all the good stuff. So guys, I swear Facebook is so weird when it comes to showing me the right comments. Okay, well, any comments I did not answer, I'll come back. Don't worry, I will come back and answer all of them for you. I always do. So, routines. First and foremost, be gentle with yourself, okay? Be gentle with yourself. You do not need to give yourself a heart attack if you do not accomplish your routine today, okay? It's gonna get messed up, it just is. Your routine is always gonna be changing. Just change it as you change baby's routine, okay? As long as you get it in, it doesn't need to be the same time every day. Shoot for the same time every day, but if it doesn't get there, as long as you accomplished it, at some point in the day, then you get a check mark on your calendar like Kristen showed us earlier this week, okay? And then again, number one routine you want to set first is that nutrition routine, then work your way into a fitness one, and then start practicing some morning and night routines just to help your body flow a little bit better, help your mental clarity, all of that stuff. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. Again, I know a lot of you guys did not see the 7-day postpartum nutrition and workout guide. Comment below if you need that. I will send you the link. It's completely free. Lots of mamas have downloaded it. There's lots of workouts in there, all of that fun stuff. And that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. The New Baby New Body program is in the works. That will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And I love you guys all so much. Before we go, I just want to say, you are so loved, Mom. You are so beautiful. You are so strong. You are an amazing mother. You are an amazing human. You are doing the best for your baby. You're doing the best for your body. The fact that you're here and listened to this live today means so much. Your little one is going to see this. They're going to know how awesome you are. They're going to look up to you and know Mom's taking care of herself the best she can. She's gaining confidence. All of that. You guys are so amazing. I'm so excited to be a part of this group, and I just can't wait for all the amazing things to happen. So I will see you guys all probably later this week. I'll probably give you guys a little workout. I feel like we need to do a little core. So I love you all, mamas. I will see you so soon. Okay, have a good one.